Hillary Clinton herself sure didn't mind when the Russians gave her husband a $500,000 speaking fee for a single speech. Here he is sitting with Vladimir Putin. He's having a good laugh. I would too if someone paid me $500,000 for a speech. But look, let's look at the substance of the accusation against General Flynn. He was part of Trump's transition team. So he was getting up to speed in December. He had reached out to the Russian ambassador to talk to him about new punitive sanctions that Barack Obama had just put on Russia. Now, these weren't sanctions for Russia's invasion of Ukraine. These were specifically Barack Obama's punishments for Russian, quote, meddling, or as they say here in The Guardian, election hacking. In other words, it was Barack Obama in his dying weeks of power, after Trump had already won the election, it was Obama lashing out on behalf of his friend Hillary Clinton. The sanctions were so obviously partisan. Russia actually laughed them off, didn't retaliate, because Russia knew that it would be nuts for Donald Trump to continue with them. They weren't really American sanctions, they were really sanctions by the Democratic Party. The whole world sort of knew that. I'm not talking about the sanctions on Russia for illegally invading and annexing Crimea. I believe in those. I'm talking about these partisan sanctions. Between November 8th, when Donald Trump won the election, and January 21st, when Trump was inaugurated, that was sort of this neutral zone, sort of a weird transition period. Obama was really free to do whatever. He had no more elections to face, no more responsibilities, really. It was a huge moral hazard to him. He didn't have anything to keep himself in check. All his bad behavior came rushing out. John Kerry, for example, gave a bizarre speech saying what he and Obama always thought about Israel, but had never had the guts to say publicly, like this craziness.
If the choice is one state, Israel can either be Jewish or democratic. It cannot be both. And it won't ever really be at peace.
Imagine saying that Israel can't be a Jewish state. Would he say that to Saudi Arabia, that they couldn't be a Muslim state? That's crazy. Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of The Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.